So in marriage, each spouse has to do this. You have to treat your sexual intimacy like you're a waiter or a waitress. All right. And what does that mean? That means that if you're waiting on somebody at a restaurant, you're listening to them. You're not concerning yourself with what you want. It doesn't matter what your favorite meal on the menu. You're there to hear what they want. Even if it's not your favorite, that's what they like. It doesn't matter if they come in there 5 days in a row wanting the exact same thing off the menu, even though you're like, if I was sitting down eating and being served, I would want this instead. Doesn't matter, because you're serving them. You're waiting on them. So you're interested in what they want, what they're asking for. And you're not annoyed about how often they come into this restaurant. You're not annoyed about their patterns of meal and the order they want it in and the requests that they're making and all that, because you're waiting on them. Now here's the thing. If both spouses have that attitude when it comes to sexual intimacy, they're both tripping over each other to make sure the other one is pleased, is satisfied, is leaving the restaurant, having the experience they came there to have, and wanting them to come back again to be served. If both spouses had that attitude, sex would be wonderful in marriage. But the problem is, in general, a lot of times we're not that way. We're more self-focused. We're arguing about who's going to be served, who's going to get what they want. See, in marriage, you can build something. You should build something called a sexual template that's built between the two of you. You don't build this on your own. You don't bring it in from your past experiences from other relationships. That's why the best scenario is only having sexual intercourse with one person, your spouse, since you're not bringing in all this history. That's why never viewing pornography or super sexually suggestive content and books and media and bringing that into your marriage, because you bring in all this baggage about what I like that's self-centered that you've never built together. You should come in and build something together. And if each person is focused on, I want to serve you, I want to please you, if each person is doing that, everybody will be happy. Everybody will be pleased. The fear, though, as you're listening to this, is, okay, I hear you, but what if I take up that mentality of being a waiter or waitress to my spouse, but they don't? That's just going to end up making me a slave. That's the risk of marriage. That's why I say you can't do marriage without God, because God is not mocked. Whatever you sow, that you will reap. And if you serve, you will be rewarded one way or another. But that's the risk of marriage. Something to think about.